Hello and welcome to another session of Teacher Overseas. Estimation or rounding of numbers is an important aspect in everyday life. In math, we often stress about getting an exact answer. Here we are not talking about exact answers, but answers that are good enough for our life. How is it important in our daily life? In our day-to-day life, we must have a rough idea of the time it would take to prepare food, short distance to get home after school, time taken to complete our homework, number of people inside a bus, etc. We know that estimation is finding a number that is close enough to the right answer. For an example, imagine a big party at your home. If you ask your father about the number of guests who will attend the party, it will be very difficult for him to tell you the exact number of guests. He may give you a rough estimate. If he has sent invitations for 183 people, then he may say that around 200 persons will attend the party. Thus, there are many situations where it is sufficient to tell the estimated figure instead of telling the exact one. So we must know how to estimate or round off a number. How is it helpful? It can save our money, time, and can save us from making mistakes. Also, it helps us to focus on what is really going on. Estimation is a skill for life. But how do you get this skill? With lots of practice. So let's look at some of the rules of estimation. Estimating numbers to the nearest tens is done by rounding off numbers less than 5 to 0 and greater than 5 to 10. Here are some examples. Second rule, estimating numbers to the nearest hundreds is done by rounding off numbers 1 to 49 to 0 and numbers 51 to 99 to 100. Here are some examples. Third rule, estimating numbers to the nearest thousands is done by rounding off numbers 1 to 499 to 0 and the numbers 501 to 999 to 1000. Some examples are shown. Let's do a word problem to understand estimation. My friend David has 58 cars and each car has 4 seat belts which he wants to replace. He already purchased 42 of them. Estimate the total number of seat belts he needs to buy. So pause this video and see if you can do that. You don't have to figure out the total number exactly. You just need to figure out roughly, as the key word here is estimate. Alright, now let's work through this together. He has 58 cars where each car has 4 seat belts. To find total number of seat belts needed, you would multiply 58 times 4 to replace all of them. But he already purchased 42 of them. So you would say subtract 42 from 58 times 4 and this whole number would be the number of seat belts he needs to buy. Now this calculation is not easy to do. That's why we are going to estimate. So 58 we can round off to 60 and 42 to 40. So we get 60 times 4 which is equal to 240 minus 40 which is equal to 200. So this calculation is a lot easier. Therefore, roughly he needs to buy about 200 seat belts. I hope this lesson on estimation will help you to compute easily. To master it, you will need a lot of practice. Thanks for watching Teacher Overseas. See you next time.